Welcome to the Old Charles. Today, we are talking about the United States 1966 quarter dollar value and why this coin is still interesting for collectors and beginners who love old American coins. The 1966 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, and it was produced during a very important time in US coin history when silver was removed from most circulating coins. The 1966 quarter dollar does not contain silver. This is very important to understand because many people think all old quarters are silver, but that is not true. After 1964, the United States Mint changed the metal composition. The 1966 quarter is made of a copper-nickel clad composition with a pure copper core and outer layers of copper-nickel. This change was done to save silver and keep coins in circulation. The design of the 1966 quarter shows George Washington on the front. His portrait was created by John Flanagan, and it has been used since 1932. On the back, you will see a heraldic eagle with spread wings holding arrows and olive branches. This classic design represents strength and peace. At the same time, the date 1966 appears on the front along with the word liberty and the phrase "in God we trust." One interesting fact about the 1966 quarter dollar is that it does not have a mint mark. During this time, the US Mint removed mint marks to discourage coin hoarding because people were saving silver coins. So all 1966 quarters were produced without mint marks, even though they were made in different facilities. When we talk about value, the 1966 quarter in circulated condition is usually worth face value. That means it is worth 25 cents. If the coin shows where scratches and dull surfaces, it is considered circulated and does not carry a premium. However, uncirculated examples can be worth more depending on condition, and I appeal a 1966 quarter in uncirculated condition can be worth a few dollars if it has strong details, original luster, and no major marks. Coins graded by professional services in high mint state grades can sell for higher prices, especially if they are well preserved and attractive. Collectors pay attention to strike quality surface marks, and overall look. Errors and varieties can also increase the value of a 1966 quarter. Some examples include off-center strikes, double die errors, or planchet issues. These error coins are rare and can be valuable depending on how noticeable and dramatic the error is. Always check your coins carefully because small details can make a big difference. The 1966 quarter dollar is also popular because it represents the transition period in US coinage from silver to clad coins. This makes it historically important. Even if the value is not very high, many collectors like to keep one as part of a complete Washington quarter set to protect your 1966 quarter. It is best to store in a coin holder or flip. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can damage the surface and reduce value. Collectors prefer original, untouched coins with natural aging. The history of the United States 1966 quarter dollar is closely connected to one of the most important changes in American coinage during the 20th century. Before 1965, United States quarters were made from 90% silver, but rising silver prices caused people to save and melt coins, which created a shortage of circulating money. This situation forced the government to take action. In 1965, the Coinage Act was passed, which removed silver from the dime and quarter and reduced silver content in the half dollar. The 1966 quarter was produced under this new system and became part of the first generation of clad coinage. This marked the end of silver quarters in everyday use and the beginning of modern copper-nickel coins that are still used today. During this time, the United States Mint was under pressure to produce large numbers of coins quickly because people were hoarding older silver coins. The Mint, which is why many 1966 quarters show weaker strikes and more surface marks compared to earlier silver issues. Another important historical detail is the absence of mint marks on 1966 quarters. The US Mint intentionally removed mint marks from coins dated 1965, 1966, and 1967. This decision was made to prevent collectors from favoring certain mint locations and hoarding coins. Again, all 1966 quarters look the same regardless of where they were struck. The design of the 1966 quarter continued the Washington Quarter series that began in 1932, honoring George Washington on the 200th anniversary of his birth. The familiar portrait by John Flanagan remained unchanged, and the eagle reverse design continued to symbolize national strength and independence. The 1966 quarter represents a turning point in US history when economic realities reshaped everyday objects like coins. It reflects how the government adapted to metal shortages and changing market conditions. Today, this coin stands as a reminder of the end of the silver era and the start of modern circulating coinage in the United States, making it an important historical piece for collectors and history lovers alike. The condition of a United States 1966 quarter dollar plays the most important role in determining its value, and collector interest. Coin condition describes how much wear and damage a coin has received from circulation over time, and collectors carefully examine small details to judge this. A 1966 quarter in poor condition will show heavy where the date may be faint. The details on George Washington face will be smooth, and the eagle on the back may look flat. Scratches, dents, and discoloration are common in this state. Coins in this condition are usually only worth face value in good to very good condition. The main design is still visible, but there is clear wear on the high points. Washington hair and the eagle feathers will be worn down. The coin may appear dull with little shine. These coins were used for many years in circulation and still do not carry extra value in fine to very fine condition. More details are visible. Washington hairlines can be seen, and the eagle feathers are clearer. Although still worn, the coin will have fewer deep scratches and a more even surface. This condition is more attractive, but value is still close to face value. An extremely fine 1966 quarter shows light, where only on the highest points most design details are sharp and clear. The coin may still show some original luster. Collectors like coins in this condition because they show limited circulation. Uncirculated condition is where the value begins to increase. An uncirculated 1966 quarter has no wear from circulation. It will show full mint luster, sharp details, and clean surfaces. Minor bag marks may be present from storage at the mint, but there should be no rubbing on high point. Higher grade uncirculated coins are more desirable and can be worth several dollars. Proof like or exceptionally well preserved examples are rare for 1966 quarters, but if found, they can attract strong collector interest. Overall, the better the condition, the higher the potential value, which is why careful storage and handling are important for preserving this coin.